All right, I'm at Olympic View, and this is kind of nice, a big detached garage. But you've got kind of a narrow driveway and a fairly tight turn. I don't know if we could ever really park in the garage with a normal size vehicle. So just kind of curious about that. But this would be cool to put like a basketball hoop down there and have a spot for the kids to play. Exterior looks like milled plywood, so that looks good. Thing looks really fresh here. Now, if you had to do any entertaining, there's absolutely no street parking. So, could certainly maybe have some parking right here on the curb and a little bit of parking in the driveway. I'm not going to say this is a super fast road, but the traffic can go fast, but it is a dead end here. So, you know, whoever's coming down here is coming down here. They're not going to go anywhere else. Aesthetics of the house are quite pretty. We have the power coming in this way. And the siding on the front of the house looks new. Looks to be hardy, so that's nice. I don't know what this is. I don't know if it's covering a septic or something of that nature. So we're back to the milled plywood here. Again, the paint all over the house looks fresh and nice. Might want to have the trees trimmed a little bit. These you don't own, but I'd probably, you can see we have some wind today, so that's you know, an example of why we might want to trim some trees. Smallish yard, but you know, super cute. Deck looks, a lot of stuff looks new here, so I don't know if this is maybe a house that's been recently rehabbed. So, okay, so there's a little gate there. So this is also part of the septic system. So I don't know what that thing is in the front, but these are definitely the risers. So they put that gate so you could push that back to get the lid off if we were doing work on the septic system. And that goes back out to the driveway. All right, kind of nice covered entryway, pretty front door. Again, this house looks like it was just kind of completely rehabbed. You enter right into this living room and the kitchen is right here. So this is the front door. So that's kind of unusual. I could see that being a thing that might make it harder for a resale. But again, it's extremely pretty. It's quite quiet in here. So they say that the house was taken all the way down to the studs for the remodel, and that it is a new roof. Everything looks new if it was taken down to the studs, right? So pretty lighting, very bright. I love the way they've set that up with the dining room at the end, but you know, you could do a few things here. I just wish you didn't enter right onto the kitchen. I don't know how that could be changed, but just something to think about. I don't really think it could be changed at all. So, you know, that could certainly be a different type of room, but it would still be entering into the kitchen. Very pretty. I'm guessing at one point this may have been the garage, just where the panel is located. That would make kind of sense. Pretty sunken living room. Electric fireplace. There's an interesting feel on the floor right here. Again, they took it down to the studs, so I'm sure there is nothing. But there's definitely this noticeable elevation change here. And it just may be what type of subfloor they used. This goes out to that deck. Again, very pretty. We'll go upstairs in a minute. I'm going to loop back through the other part of the space. So, new HVAC system, which is interesting to me. It says new HVAC system, but this unit itself does not look new to me. So maybe they kept the casing and the new system is in there. I don't know. Little pantry space. That's nice. This leads to laundry room and the water heater in here. Nice size laundry room, washer and dryer would go there. Plenty of room for extra storage. There's no expansion tank on this. It may be because of the type of water heater it is. It does look like a hybrid, but it does surprise me there isn't an expansion tank. The next thing is that the pressure relief valve releases into this pan, and that's an awful lot of water to have release in here if that were ever in need. I'm surprised they didn't run that through the floor or through the wall to go outside. So that's just something, observation. I've never had a pressure relief valve release, so I don't think it's a real concern. All right, so nice size bedroom. This is a full. You can see there's not a lot of wiggle room here, but this doesn't necessarily have to be where the bed goes either. It could come down this way more. You know, you could have a smaller bed go into that window. There's a wardrobe closet. This overlooks the driveway. And then this is a queen size bed, wardrobe closet. So this has a little bit more wiggle room. Probably a dresser could go right there. But that makes sense for the headboard wall. And then this is the shared bath in the hallway. So tub shower combo. Again, I said everything was to the studs, and it looks like it. Everything looks brand new. There must be an attic area above this hallway. So we'll get around and go upstairs. It's super pretty. I just think there's a couple of things that make it interesting thought about resale and, you know, just maintaining the house. So upstairs we go. Very pretty aesthetics everywhere. And they had very good taste when they were doing this remodel. So primary, it's huge. Certainly that could be the headboard wall. That's a queen. This could be a headboard wall. The ensuite, single vanity. Certainly a dressing table could go here. Big slipper tub, walk-in shower. There's no glass door. And then a big walk-in closet. Really big. So maybe not as big as English Hills, but really big. So the fact that there's only one vanity is a little bit of a bummer, but you could always put a dressing table in here. And frankly, I might even get a maybe Creekside cabinets to make a cabinet similar and put it here and put a mirror on the wall and just have it be a waterless, no water vanity. And then across the hall, a small bedroom has a closet, but this would make a great den or home office, meaning that we would say, you know, no kid zone. From the stairs up, this could all be parents only. All right, we'll take a quick peek inside that garage. Again, if you need a space where you're going to have need for parking for entertaining, this one's a little tricky, but not impossible. If that is not a thing, then, you know, not something to necessarily worry about. Okay, huge garage. And I don't see the light switch. So there we go. Looks like we get a little water in here. It's a deep sink, but I think that water is from the exterior. Okay. Looks like a toilet. Not sure. Maybe there's something in there for, yeah, this has earth and everything. So probably just needs a little French drain on the outside. Definitely somebody had a shop in here. Thinking the house needs pest control. Then there's going to be just a ton of storage up this way. So very nice as far as that goes. I don't love the parking. I don't necessarily love the layout where we walk right into the kitchen. But, you know, it's possible that that gives us room for some negotiations. So, interesting. Very, very pretty.